My name's Gail Bunch, and I want to share an exciting technique that I found using Sharpies, all these colorful Sharpies, and t-shirts. And if you remember, if you ever have done tie-dye before, it's very complicated because you have to have water and dye, da, 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 da. This, you use Sharpies and water and rubbing alcohol. And you can see the wonderful effects that you get with these Sharpies. And let me show you how this is done. Here I have my t-shirt and rubber bands. Of course you have to use rubber bands because tie-dye is not tie-dye unless you twist it and knot it and the whole technique part here. And the more little rubber bands you put on it, the more interesting it comes out. But I'm not going to show you all that. I'm just going to do a few here because I don't want you to get bored with me. And I'm just going to put some right here, and I'll put some on the sleeves too. It's kind of neat to just do it all over, do it in front and back. If you'll notice, I'm not gathering up the back too because I want to do something different with it on the back, but I want you to do that yourself. Okay? I'm going to put another one right down here on this one, make this one a little bit longer. I've done this with my students. I'm a teacher and I'm an art teacher in Texas, and they have had an absolute ball with this. In fact, some of the teachers in my school enjoyed the shirts so much they went home, bought their own t-shirts, and did their thing also. And we end up having a tie-dye t-shirt day with it. Okay, now Sharpies. Found out the best one to use is this chisel type, the chisel point. The fine point works okay, but this one you can cover a lot more faster, and you have to make sure you get inside the little grooves. And sometimes you get it on your fingers. Make sure it clicks. If you don't make it click, it'll dry out on you. And it's so much fun. The kids enjoy it. All ages enjoy it. You can see, and the rubber band will leave a little separation there like it did when you do regular tie-dye. I'm going to get some other colors in here with it. I also have on my table here a plastic cover, which makes it really easy when you're doing all the rest of this here, okay? And you put some down below also. We'll put the blue. Some area here. Alright. When you get done, you'll take your alcohol. Now you can spray it in some areas. I'll show you that here in a minute. I'll show you something there. But you're going to take, I like putting it in a little nozzle here because it kind of saturates it more. And that's what you need. You need that saturation. And you need to really get that color throughout the t-shirt fabric. And you can see it's kind of leaving some there. That's okay. Okay, we're going to leave that there, and I'll show you here on the edge. I'm going to put some color here on this edge here. And you can even do like a design. I've even taken the edge of a real big t-shirt. We had field day one time one year, and I just took it and did it on the edge, and then I cut it and fringed it, and it had different colors on the fringe. And here you can spray it. And you can see it run. And if you bring your water, the alcohol up, it will. You can see I have it on my hands, and I can make even enough. Make more with it there. And you can see it's just bleeding along there with it. Let me show you where I got these wonderful ideas. These books here, it says Creative Dyeing and Magic with Markers. These had the ideas for how to use the Sharpies with alcohol on the fabric. Now I'm saying fabric because here you can see this is done with silk fabric. And you can do the same technique with silk and make beautiful silk scarves. Now let me show you a finished t-shirt. And here I have one, and it's fun just popping off those rubber bands. And you can see that putting on where the rings are, that's where you get your rings. And then you put it on the sleeves. You know, they're just snappy little things, aren't they? So here you go. You can see here the beautiful marks that the Sharpie made with the alcohol. Well, you have fun tie-dyeing the easy way with Sharpies and alcohol. Thanks.